Hi, my name is Coran Woodmass. I'm the founder and managing partner at The FBA Broker, the world's first brokerage to focus exclusively on Amazon e-commerce businesses.
Hi, so I'm Sophie House and live in New Zealand, where I run a group called Aspiring Entrepreneurs, helping people choose products to sell on Amazon.
I am John Collins, founder and CEO of OMNIIX.
That's a great question, actually. One of the biggest issues or biggest mistakes is sellers wait until their business is in decline and then they want to sell. I had a call with a seller yesterday who had an issue with customs, and he'd been out of stock on his 4 or 5 top selling products for 4 months now. And he said, look, I'll just sell it at a discount and someone else can fix this problem and then they'll make all this money. Doesn't work like that. An investor wants to buy something that's already working.
The main mistake that I made on Amazon, after my first product, which had been handmade and I was really fond of it and it was really profitable, it was a great product and I did a whole brand around that. The mistake I made was then going too mainstream and too competitive. So the next thing I did after that first really good brand, which turned into $1 million brand pretty easily, then I thought, all right, I'll go and play with the big boys and do one of these more mainstream things. And it was the first product I'd sourced from China. I had to do a pretty big order and it was fine. I made money, but it was definitely a lot tougher and it made me decide I never want to go into a high competition patch of Amazon again. Just the tactics and the things you have to deal with are so different. Just the cost per click with the advertising, just the volume you've got to do around a launch, just cutting through to get out of that obscurity in the back end of page 63 to get onto page 1. I don't think you need to have those battles. You can just choose a different type of product.
Having dead SKUs is a big one. So oftentimes people will try out a ton of different items, and when they go to sell the business, they expect the buyer to just take over everything. Well, a savvy buyer will go through your unit sales and figure out if there's a product that's not moving. They may not want to buy it.
I had some success with the very first product that I started with. Again, it wasn't quick success, but after a while, and I'm talking many months here, that the product started to really gain a lot of momentum. And the biggest mistake that I made is I never launched additional products until maybe a year later. Felt like maybe this was an accident or I can't replicate the success that I'm having. And I just drove all my time into that one product. When I think what I should have done, and this is certainly advice I give other sellers, once you have something that's going well, think about that 80-20. Are you at an 80% of where we can be on this item? Once you're there, the biggest way for you to scale is to get more products.
The other big thing is not knowing your expenses. So knowing your numbers is number one in running a successful Amazon business. You need to plan for inventory, you need to have cash on hand, and you need to know what's selling and what's profitable.
Hold on, don't leave yet. Make sure you join over 30,000 Amazon sellers at the FBA High Rollers Group by going to ampmpodcast.com/Facebook. It's free to join this massive community. And if you're a person that enjoys money, or you're a human that prefers easier and faster ways to make it by selling on Amazon, then we've set aside some massive goodies for you. Head over to ampmpodcast.com/resources to save thousands of dollars on tools and services that the pros use to crush it on Amazon. And one last thing, don't miss out on future episodes. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and leave your questions in the comments below.